Hi everyone, I'm Charlotte Adele and today we're recording in Maroubra, aka the Bra. So I'm hoping to record just the sound of the ocean, some waves, you know, rock, sand, water, earth, wind, fire. I don't know why I said earth, wind, fire. September. I chose this place, Maroubra, because it has like a special place in my heart. So I love Maroubra because it's, to me, I call it like a sanctuary / haven because I can come back here and relax and I just feel very at peace and it's got this amazing tranquility vibe. The whole of Maroubra just feels alive to me and I just love being in that environment where I just feel like everything is moving, everything is singing to each other. There's just so many ecosystems here. It just makes you feel like you're part of the suburb, if that makes sense. The raw sounds I expect to capture today is definitely gonna have to be the water in various forms. So waves crashing against rocks or waves just coming across the seashore and the fizz of the waves as it comes. Definitely would love to get the birds as well because the birds are definitely a big part of Maroubra and definitely just different textures like rock, sand, and like, you know, metal bars along like the railing. The challenges would be just extraneous variables you can't control like the wind, just different sounds bleeding into your sound source that you're trying to record like wind or birds and people. But to me, I don't mind that because it's all part of the ambience of Maroubra and I actually really like all of those sounds, so it doesn't bother me too much. The genre that I'm feeling for my sample pack, I'm thinking is gonna be definitely in the ambient space and I wanted to incorporate some pop elements, so maybe like a pop tempo, kind of like wavy LFO ducking type sounds. So I wanted to create symbolically like the walk around Maroubra that I take like each morning or after work as well, where you're just kind of journeying through one side of Maroubra to the next and you're just hearing all of these different sound sources and it's kind of just like when you just know, okay, I finished work, I can just take a load off and just relax now. So I wanted to be just like a really nice sensory experience. That's like my main goal is to like for textures just to pop out and just to be really calming to make you feel like you're in Maroubra walking. When I hit the studio and I'm gonna do the post-production with all of these recorded sounds, I want to try a new plugin I got from Native Instruments called Playbox, which is it's a really front runner for sampling and for plugins in general. It's very intuitive, it's very new technology, which I'm really keen to try and I really hope it works. So I want to use that to get some chord progressions. And then the next things I want to do is use different Ableton stock plugins like Simpler and Sampler and use those to obviously create a sample of some sort and then affect them with different plugins, probably from Sound Toys, the hybrid reverb and like beat delay. And I also wanted to put together like 3 sounds to create a snare sound or to create a drum sound. So that's like the ultimate goal is to put 3 sounds to create a kick, 3 sounds or 2 sounds to create a snare and have it all layered together. I've been using Ableton for 3 years. I transitioned from using Logic and it took me 2 tries to fully transition to Ableton. But I found also when I transitioned also to Forbes Street Studios that I definitely started using Ableton more and, you know, made that as my main DAW as well. When Happy Meg asked me to be part of Somewhere Sounds, I was very happy because I had been following Somewhere Sounds and I've been seeing it throughout my Instagram on different producers that I follow, and I just thought it was a really awesome initiative and very creative way for producers to, you know, go to a place that they connect with and get some really awesome samples to then share with the rest of the community, which I think is awesome. It's been like a really unique experience as well, being in a studio space, coming from being a more singer-songwriter into more, as you probably see, like male-dominated spaces. I think you have to work when you're like maybe a female or maybe like more of a minority in a certain workspace, you definitely have to work, I think, harder than the rest, and you have to really prove yourself hardcore. It just makes you really good at what you do, and when you're actually ready to be given a shot, you can go in and be like, you know what, I've done my 10,000 hours, like I have worked my butt off for this, so I'm gonna show you what I can do. If you're gonna do something, you might as well do it 200% and give it your all. And you know, motivation is a scam. It's all about discipline, and you just gotta get up and do it, literally, because you're never gonna feel like you wanna do it. You're gonna have things that are definitely gonna get you down, like comments. And I was just like, yeah, water off a duck's back, because you have these biases in the world, but just use it to your advantage and just keep going, and don't let it get you down. Just keep going to the goal, because the times are changing, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be the best that I can be. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a good question. I think that's good. It's a wrap for now.